Hello and welcome to the Intensive Academic English podcast at Robertson College. I am here with Karan and Jasman to talk about their experiences as newcomers to Winnipeg. Over to you.
Hi Karan,
Hello,
how are you?
I'm good.
I just want to ask you that when did you arrive in Winnipeg?
I would say at the end of August. Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I arrived in Winnipeg at the end of May. It was pretty good weather at that time. It was really warm and fun to go outside for some activities. I really liked that weather.
But compared to now, it's really I would prefer to go back then than right now.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
And where did you live before coming in Winnipeg?
I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and then my family decided that I should move to Canada for my further studies. That's why I came to Canada.
Yeah. In my case, I was born and raised in Punjab, as my family background is farming and the income was not that much good to do some good studies in my home country.
Yep.
So my parents advised me that I should study abroad for my good study and good future.
Damn, nice.
So my next question to you would be, what is the one thing about Canadian culture that surprised you?
I would say everyone here is so punctual, and even if you have to go somewhere, you will need to book an appointment for it. So I really like that thing. So what do you think for you?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and I would like to add one more point is that they are being very friendly, whereas in my home country, being friendly is not the case.
Yeah,
Like
sure.
whenever you go outside, everyone keeps staring at you like they want to fight with you. But in
Yeah.
Canada, it's really good.
Yep.
Like everyone here is friendly. If even they push you, they immediately start saying sorry. Even if you want to fight with them, you cannot.
Yep.
That's the case
Yep.
in Canada.
Uh-huh.
Whereas in my home country, if you don't even want to fight, they will fight. That's my home country.
Oh, nice. So, what do you think is the biggest difference between Canadian culture and your home country, like the culture of that?
The biggest difference which I find is the clothes. Like in my home country, people used to wear traditional clothes, and in Canada, people wear Western clothes, which is really good. They are developing, but even in India, people are now wearing Western clothes on parties and weddings.
Mhm.
They are adapting to the new culture slowly, but I think the traditional culture will always be followed by Indian peoples as they are attached to their religions.
Yep.
What about you?
I agree with you. Plus, it is good to go with your own culture, even if you are developing. It's okay, even if you're wearing the traditional clothes and all. I would say that's a good thing. So, would you like to tell a story or something, if you have, about your culture?
Yeah, sure. Like there are a lot of festivals in my home countries like Lodi, Diwali, and Holi. And on all these festivals, people used to wear traditional clothes which are related to their cultures.
Oh.
They do not wear Western clothes on those days. Whereas in Canada, people always wear Western clothes. And there are two main festivals which I have found in Canada. One is Thanksgiving Day, and
Yep.
second is Christmas.
Yep.
Those two are most celebrated in Canada, but in India, India is known as the land of festivals. There are a lot of festivals in India.
Yep.
Like in every month, there are 2 to 3 festivals in India.
I would have to agree with you.
Yeah. So tell me about your journey of learning the English language. When did you start learning English So far, what methods have you used to learn English?
I would say when I was born, and I was not born, but like when I was first time I went to the school, maybe primary. That time I think I started learning English, and for me the best way to learn English is watching movies and all. It's like it's the way you can increase your vocab and all. Plus, even if you have a like, just think if you wanna like, if you find a new word, you can just search and then look for it, and then plus, if you look, okay, I would like to give an example. If you find a word, and then you should find the definition of it, and then use it in your daily life.
Yeah.
Then after a bit, like after a time later, it will be like fluent with you. Like you won't have to like rethink like how do I use that or
Yeah.
like that. So what about you? What is your best way to learn English?
In my opinion, I used to communicate with people. Like in that way, I build my confidence, and my English also improves by that. If I keep talking in English, it is sure the case that I will improve my English by communicating with more and more people.
Mhm.
Like in my hometown, when I started my study, first 2 years I spent in public school, where they taught us in our mother tongue.
Mhm.
English was not the case in that school.
Yep.
So my parents decided to send me to the private school, private Christian school, where everything was taught in English. So that also helped me a lot to improve my English. Like from nursery, they started to teach me English, and it was really good time I spent in that school.
Sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah.
but do you think learning English in your home country was difficult or easy?
No, I don't think so that it was that much difficult, because the second language of my home country is English. First is Hindi and second is English. So it is common for everyone to learn English, to being able to communicate with each and every person in India, because there are more than 200 languages in India right now.
Damn.
So it's good to know one or two common languages to communicate with other people.
Oh, okay.
What is the language skill that you want to work on?
I would say I would love to learn French or Spanish, as I don't know. It just when I went to high school, I had friends that can speak Spanish and all. Then it's kind of so that like whenever they talk, you will know what they're talking about, and plus, like for example, when we are in the car, me and my cousin and my aunt, whenever we wanna like talk about something that she doesn't wanna know, we speak in English, so that she doesn't know about it, and then that's why I think learning one more language would help me definitely. Even if she learned English, I'll just change to Spanish or French.
Yeah, that's good.
So what do you think?
In my opinion, I would not try to learn new language, because learning new language right now is totally messy for me, because it's no use for me to learn new language, because I do not have any friends those who speak different language or something like that. So
Sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
I would say it's a good thing if you learn a new language. So whenever you apply for a job, sometimes, okay, just think if you want to apply for the what do you call, the when you translate something for like someone, yeah, if you know one more language, it will be like great, plus the pay is really high. So
yeah,
I
I
would
agree with you.
I would recommend, if you have time, it would be very beneficial to learn a new language.
Yeah, and I would like to add that I would like to improve my writing, because whenever I write, no one is able to understand except me. everyone say that you write like a doctor. Like no one can understand what you are writing.
Yep.
So I will surely like to improve my writing. What about you?
To add on to that, I would say nowadays many people don't write as like technology is developing and all.
Yeah.
So they just type, and I would say it's a good thing if you write, as you can practice, your hand gets exercise and all. Plus, my teacher told me that if you write, you can find your mistakes, while when you read the text on the computer or something, it's really hard for you to like find a mistake.
Yeah.
So I think we should wrap up the things, as we don't have much time left. What
Yeah.
do you think?
I agree with you. So that was a good conversation I have with you today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for the conversation, guys.